Welcome back to My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary edition. Still exploring the traditional and cultural cuisine of Ethiopians and Eritreans. We're here now at the Yegna Restaurant, and I have some amazing friends here that will be sharing with us why they enjoy this food so much. Here is John and Bonnie. How are you?
Great.
Are you Bonnie?
Good.
So I can see it's a lovely spread.
Oh yeah.
So
Beautiful food.
why do you enjoy this food so much?
Well, it's just so different from the normal food that we like to eat, and
Wow.
so coming to here, I mean, you get a different taste. It's totally different. Coming, 17th Ave here, there's a lot of different variety of cultures and cuisine, and just such a pleasure to come, and I'm very grateful for living in a multicultural city. So I can just go out on a Friday night, and here we are, and just enjoy something totally different.
Lovely with your family.
Yes. Oh.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So what do you call this?
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha.
Call it cha-cha, yeah.
Cha-cha.
Yeah.
Wow. And I can perceive the aroma. Very interesting.
Very nice.
Lovely. So tell us about the food.
Delicious. It's very flavorful and very colorful. Just the different spices is not what you would normally eat in like the Western Canadian cuisine, and it's very different from the Chinese cuisine that I also eat. So it's a nice variety. That's what I love about being in Calgary is you can try different ethnic foods and just kind of explore the different types of foods that the world has to offer us, which is awesome.
Now that's amazing. That is how community are built. When culture, cross together. We eat our food, we wear our clothes, we talk about our life. And then we blend together. That is one of the best way in which we can grow as a community.
Absolutely.
And the biggest thing is if I meet, someone from Ethiopia, we can talk about food.
Yeah.
First to, find the common ground.
Yeah.
Which is, the first thing for me is just,
Everybody eats, right?
Yeah, everybody eats. Yeah, food is like the same. Music is universal language. So also is food. When you see food, you're happy. No matter how hungry you are, when you see food, wow, the expression is different. And then food as a way to cross culture. Go from one culture to the other. I can see beef, I can see flour, I can see all stuff, and then you're having a nice time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Beautiful restaurant as well.
Yeah,
Really
beautiful
nice.
restaurant. Thank you very much, Johnny and Bonnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll be right back. Welcome back to My City Speaks to Me, the Calgary edition. Still exploring the amazing cultural cuisine of Ethiopians and Eritreans. And here we are at Yenya Restaurant, and what a beautiful space.
Thank you.
Courtesy of the owner of the restaurant.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
Good, what's your name?
My name is Salem, and my partner in crime, his name is Anwar. So we own this place.
That is amazing. Now,
Thank you.
Alex here, he's been doing an amazing job, saying that, we need to come to this restaurant. So tell us something unique about your space here.
We're pretty much new to this business. We opened this around 2019 April-ish. So we're approaching the 2 years.
That's amazing.
But I don't think the 2020 will count because it was closed
Yeah,
most of the
a lot
time.
of challenges here and there.
So yeah, it was a challenging time, but we've done a lot of progressive and productive things during the pandemic time as well. So that was a unique experience for us and humbling experience because we were donating a lot of food for Calgarians.
So wonderful.
Yes, 100 meal a day was.
Wow, 100 meal a day. That's an amazing thing I love about Calgarian spirit. We're
Very
there for
much.
each other, we support each
Yeah.
other, and then you can see, from the previous restaurant that we were, that they stood up, to support community.
Absolutely.
During these
True.
trying times, to
In
be
fact,
there for them.
Yes, yeah.
There was quite a lot of media coverage that Yenya Restaurant got due to the fact that they were giving back to the community. And some of the community members, their restaurant customers were helping deliver the food to those that actually, are in need. And it was a fantastic thing to see, like our small businesses, even though they're struggling themselves, they were giving back to the community. And that's something that it has to be encouraged and something that we cannot forget. And when this pandemic is over, remember those that were with
Small
us.
businesses.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because together we have to support each other and we have to grow. Together we are stronger. And this community depend on one another.
Yeah.
And as a publisher of Habeisha Magazine, I want to say thank you to those businesses here that are along the side with Habeisha Magazine. Of course, My City Speaks to Me.
Thank you.
And your organization, Ithlink.
Yeah.
And Yegna Restaurant, Salem and Anwar. Thank you.
Now, I can't but notice something, the aesthetics of this space.
Yeah.
When I walked in, I remember I was talking to your husband earlier enough. He said, you just put the lights, that everything as per the decoration aesthetic is yours.
It's mine, yes.
Do you have any background in interior decoration?
I'm surprised he didn't take the credit for that, because every time when people tell him this thing is good, he likes to take credits, but not this one, because he knows how hard I worked on it. Interior design, yes, I took some courses, but it's in me. I think every woman has it, especially African women.
Yeah.
So some of the stuffs, most of the stuffs are from Ethiopia that I collected it, including the artworks and everything. Some of it from different African countries too. So it's kind of here and there, but little pieces. Some of them I have to pay a lot of money, but still. When people walk in, they can feel the ambience and the energy of Africa.
And it's cozy.
Thank
lovely,
you.
warm.
You definitely feel like you are in Africa,
Yeah.
in Ethiopia or Eritrea.
Yenya. What is the meaning?
Yenya, I'm so glad that you asked me that question actually, because it means ours. The direct translation would be ours. But why we named it that way, because we want people to feel it like home when they walked in. So that's why when we decorated it, it doesn't, as you can feel it, it's not like a business area. We could decorate it as a living space kind of. So Yenya means
Ours.
ours,
Our home.
home, ours. Yenya, it's ours. So when people walk in, I want them, Calgarians, when they walked in, when my African brothers and sisters, when they walked in, I want them to feel like it's theirs.
So can you
that's
say Yenya?
Yenya.
Yenya.
Wow, you say it
you
perfectly
actually
without
said
any
it
problem.
Perfectly.
Our home.
Yes.
This is our home.
Yes.
Now, we're going to the food part, but don't be in a hurry. I love the food.
I'm hungry, man.
Okay, so what is your favorite dish to cook? I know you have
That's
so
a
many.
very
You have so
hard
many,
question,
but what is your
yes.
favorite?
So my favorite, I have a few favorites. Is that okay?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
So my first favorite is dorowet, which is the chicken stew. It takes that's my favorite is because in our tradition, chicken stew, you make it when the really respected host, when you walk into your house, and it takes really a long time to cook it too, because there's a process to it, and that's when a girl, when she marries, they actually her husband, her mother-in-law tasted her if she really cooks the dorowet really well.
Wow.
So it shows
Good
that
wife.
you really, yes, she's a good wife. She will take care of the man, kind of.
She's well prepared to be a wife.
Yeah, and my husband is a witness of that. Don't worry.
I can tell by the smile from his face.
You can tell he's a happy man.
Okay. So
Yes. That's one favorite.
Okay.
The other one is I call it haseit. Haseit means joy.
Okay.
So we call it haseit, but it's there's
It's
a
a better
mix.
name for a food.
Yeah.
Joy.
Joy.
Let's enjoy.
Like you enjoy while you eat it. Like
Yeah.
I will cook that for you, and then you will taste.
I can't wait to see that.
It's
Yes.
it's a
Me
mixture
too.
of lamb and beef, and with kale and tomato, a little bit jalapeno. I know.
My mouth is like.
And listen to
You know,
this, the
even though I've had it before, I'm
home-
still looking forward
I
to
know.
it.
And a homemade cheese on top of it.
Wow.
Like I made that cheese just 2 hours ago, so
Wow.
you'll enjoy
See,
that.
a lot of the food, what I've discovered about Ethiopian and Eritrean is that the foods are made locally. You make a lot of things locally, naturally, that is amazing.
True, yeah. And plus, mine, what makes me different from other Ethiopian restaurants, I bring all my spices from back home. My mom actually prepared it for me because they have my grandparents have hotels in Ethiopia. So when they prepare that, they will prepare for me here. I can get any spices from here. For example, cardamom. I can get it from here, but it doesn't taste the same. Like the soil, the environment, everything, the organic, the taste is so different. So far, luckily, like I don't know with this pandemic, maybe the next shipment will be in next 2-3 months. But till now, I've never bought anything from here. Yeah, so everything is authentic
African,
that you can get in Calgary.
Eritrean.
Yes,
Wow.
I can say this because I know like I got the shipment every time, and you can. In Calgary, I don't think you can get it anywhere else as authentic as this food.
So when you're looking for authentic African, Eritrean, Ethiopian cuisine,
Yeah.
you know where to come. Yegna Restaurant.
Yenya Ethiopian Restaurant, yes.
What's the address?
The address is on 3515 17th Avenue Southeast. We are on the International Avenue.
What I want to add is also that Ethiopian and Eritrean food is well known, especially in Canada and North America in general, for its vegan or vegetarian option.
That was my next one. That's
Right?
my favorite too.
Go ahead
Yeah.
into that.
The vegetarian combination that we have, I will bring it too. I already cooked it this morning before you come in. So it's a variety of food. It's there's kale, there's chickpeas, there's lentil, there's salad. You cannot get bored and on diets if you try Ethiopian food and you want it to be healthy eater, you have a lot of choices. You have a lot of room.
That is lovely. Catering to the best of two worlds. Whether you're a vegan or you're not a vegan,
Yes.
you have something special for you.
Definitely.
Okay, still on My City Speaks to Me here at the Yenya Restaurant here in Calgary. Still exploring this amazing cuisine of Ethiopian Eritreans. We're gonna be experiencing some of those meal. She's gonna be going into the kitchen right now
And
to
I make it for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
special
By myself.
for this episode.
Yes.
Got something to
Stay
say?
tuned. Yes.
Stay tuned, and you know what, guys? I'm gonna make the Ethiopian coffee too with a
Lovely.
ceremony.
Lovely.
I don't know if you know the Ethiopian coffee history. I don't know.
We had a festival this year called Ethnic Festival of Art and Culture. It's actually a cultural showcase that happens every last weekend of February, to showcase the vibrant culture of African and Caribbeans. And then one of the communities that came to present was Ethiopian, and they actually show us the coffee ceremony. Normally everybody in Canada will just go to Tim Hortons anywhere, or just buy coffee and drink, but I gotta learn
It's not
from
the same,
there
my
that
friend.
coffee to Ethiopians and Eritreans are not just
it's a way of life.
It's not just grab a copy and go.
Oh,
it's
no.
actually a special, way. There's a cultural,
Yes.
dimension
Yes.
to serving
Yeah.
it.
As you know, that coffee originated from Ethiopia, from a province called Kaffa.
Even
Hence
the coffee
giving-
name comes
Yeah.
from that coffee.
So, being
Lovely.
part of the coffee ceremony is not just about drinking a special kind of coffee. It's also
It's a
about
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's about socializing. It's about the wives, the
Bonding.
sisters, the mothers. When they're making this coffee, they're sitting down and they're talking about their issues. So, starting from the coffee ceremony, it's not just one of the best coffees in the world, and it's not only just where coffee comes from originally, but it is a way of life, and
Yeah.
it is a way of coming up with a solution for the
Challenges
problems
of
and
life.
the issues around us.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So the way we eat, for example, this thing right here
Okay, I was going to talk about
has
this
a history on it. We call it meso.
meso.
Yes, meso. So every household in Ethiopia has at least one in their home. When a girl marries, when they got married, the mother of her mother-in-law will make it by her hand
Wow,
for them.
wow.
So
This is
whenever they
beautiful.
eat, they will put it here. The whole family will gather, and they eat it together. So that
With the
will
right
give you a
hand?
bond with their
Because
hand.
I'm learning a lot.
Oh, it tastes better with the hands.
Yeah.
Yes. And they they gather together, and then the whole family will eat from the same plate, from the same meso. So that will give you a family bondage. Like culture, and on that sharing meal, you share a lot of things together, right? As a family, so whenever you see this, it's not just
a piece of decoration.
no, it's not. There's a history, there's a culture, there's a lot of
story
things
behind
from the story behind it. I think let me just make your food, and then we can maybe talk while you're eating it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
All right.
Okay. let
So
me
we'll
just do
excuse you
that.
to while you're making the food. We'll continue our conversation here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, you can give them the magazine.
There you go.
Okay. Lovely. Now, something about I read about Ethiopian and Eritrean is that it's the only region or country in Africa with their own letters and numbers. Why is
Yes, Ethiopia has its own letters and numbers, and it stands as the only country in Africa that does have both at the same time. And yeah, so you definitely heard right.
What about the year? They have a different calendar year.
Oh yes, the Ethiopian calendar is a set of 30 days in a month. There is no 28 days, there's no 31 days.
Oh.
It's all 30 days in 1 month. And then at the end of the 12 months, there is a 13th month.
Wow.
That 13 months
Like a bonus month.
It's a bonus month. And that month is called Pagme. In Pagme, you will have 4 days, sometimes in a leap year cycle.
Okay.
I believe it goes into like the 5 or the 6 days. So that is why traditionally known as the 13 months country. In fact, because of the beautiful weather, we are known as the 13 months of sunshine.
Wow.
The place where you can never have any, the place where you can always have a beautiful sun
All year round.
all year round. A perfect vacation place, affordable, and a lot of different cultures, history, and artifacts that you can always refer to, and African history too. I mean, as you know, it is one of the, if not the only country in Africa that has never been colonized.
Yeah. I read
And
that.
also the African Organization of African
Unity
Union
headquarters.
is in Addis Ababa. Ethiopia has about 9 UNESCO
What heritage
recognized
sites? Yeah.
heritage sites. Eritrea has a beautiful city
Asmara.
known as the capital city, Asmara,
Asmara.
which is also recognized as one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And there's so much history.
There's
and
a
the
lot to
beautiful,
learn. Yeah, there's a lot to learn just
the
because.
beautiful people,
Yeah, people just mentioned Ethiopia, Eritrea.
the
but
women.
yeah,
the culture.
I read that the most beautiful men on earth are from Ethiopia and Eritrea.
Well, that goes without saying. I mean, look at our beautiful women around. That is definitely true.
All right. I
And-
think as soon as this coronavirus pandemic is over, one of the places I'm going to touch is Ethiopia and Eritrea. I'd love to explore it firsthand, not just far away from Calgary, but I want to just go there. I love traveling. That's one of my things I enjoy most. If not for pandemic, I want to go to places.
We've been one of the best airlines in the world as well. In fact, the best airlines in Africa is Ethiopian Airlines. That's been providing excellent support, excellent travel for its guests for a number of years, as it's one of the best in aviation history.
Yeah.
And it continues to be. A lot of African countries, they send their top students to go to school in Ethiopian Airlines headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. And yes, when you experience the Ethiopian, the Eritrean culture, you even start from the airline itself.
Lovely. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, still here at the Yegna Restaurant here, exploring the cultural cuisine of Ethiopian Eritreans. We'll be right back, waiting to see another beautiful spread of from the magic hands of Salem.
Salam, yes.
Salem. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.